As a kid, I always loved anime, but I always found it challenging to learn how to draw the characters. So today, I'm going to guide you through each of the steps that I use to draw, ink, and color Muzan Kibutsuji from Demon Slayer. Now the easiest way to draw a character is to start with a basic rough sketch. Now let's start in the center of our page and draw a large circle. Starting from the very top, just going to roughly work our way around towards the bottom of our circle. Now this doesn't have to be perfect, we just want to get the right size. Going all the way around. And then from here we're going to tilt the head over towards the left side. From the top of our circle, let's step over towards the left. Just going to angle this down towards the bottom. And then we'll add another guideline going up towards the right in the center. So we'll start on the bottom left, angle this up and across. Now the eyes are going to sit along the center line. So from the center, move over towards the left, angle this down and in, go across towards the left, angle the eye coming down, and just flatten off the bottom. Let's move all the way over towards the right side, angle the eye coming in, go across the top, come down the side, and we'll just close off the bottom, just getting the rough shape of the eye. Now I want to tuck two large circles in behind the eye. Starting on the left, just round up the side, coming in towards the bottom, go to the inside and curve in the opposite direction. Let's do the same thing on the right. Let's layer the eyebrows on top of the eye. On the left, we'll step up, curve this up and in. Let's line this up on the right and do the same thing, going across towards the right side. Now from here, we're going to lightly sketch the profile edge of the nose. Starting from the eyebrow, just curve this in around the eye, bend this down and then back out, come down and in towards the center line. And then we'll place the mouth along the bottom of our circle. Start with a straight line going across. Let's move down, draw a short line for the lower lip. Now from here, we're going to pull the head coming down towards the jaw. Let's start on the left side of our circle. Just going to angle this down and in. It's about the same height as the mouth. Go over towards the right, draw a straight line coming down. And then from the jaw, we're just going to curve this down and in towards the center. Start with the left. Coming down and in towards the chin. Go out and back up on the right. Let's go back up to the top and draw the front edge of the hat. Starting right in the middle, curve this out, across the top of the eyebrow, and then down towards the side, and go all the way across the right side. Just extending that out past the side of our circle. And then from the end, I'm just going to curve the hat coming back in towards the side of the head. Now right where the circle meets the hat brim, draw a straight line going up the side of the hat. Let's go over towards the right side, go up and in towards the top. And then we'll connect the ends with a curve, going up towards the top of the hat and then back down. Let's add a fold on the left side. Starting up here, curve this down and then back up. And we'll connect the ends with a straight line. Let's go back to the outside of the hat brim. Draw two straight angle lines coming in towards the side of the hat. Step up and add a curve, going up and then down. Let's go back down to the inside of the hat brim. Connect those two lines with another curve. And now we're going to move down and draw on the side of the neck. Starting from the jaw, step in, start on the left side, angle this down towards the shoulder. Do the same thing on the right. Now on the right side, we're just going to curve the collar going across, just underneath the chin, and then down towards the left. On the left side, we're going to step up, curve the shoulder coming down, and then out. On the right side, angle this down and out towards the shoulder. Let's layer the shoulder on top of the collar. Starting up here, I'm just going to curve this in and then down, round at the top, just fade that out towards the side. And then back over on the left, we're just going to curve the shoulder going out and then down the side of the arm. Let's add a little bit more detail to the body. From the top, we step down, curve the collar going out and all the way down towards the bottom. And then on the top left side, curve this out and then down. Let's add in the shirt collar. Start with a straight line just underneath that point and go down toward the left and right side. And we'll add in the tie. Come straight down, round up the knot, and down towards the right. And then from this point, curve the tie going out and then back down. Now I'm going to draw the outside edge of the jacket collar. Starting up here, just following that curve of the shoulder, coming down and in, and then back out. And then going back to the top left, curve the collar going around. Now I'm going to go back up and add the hair along the side of the head. We'll start from the hat brim, curve this around the eye, bend that in across the face, bend this back out, and just curl that back in towards the jaw. Let's go back up to the top, step out, just going to follow that curve coming around, and then down towards that point. And then we'll add the hair on the right side. Starting underneath the hat, we'll cross the eyebrow, going around the eye, then it's back out, and then in. Now I'm just going to taper this going back up toward the top, and then we'll layer the ear in behind with a half circle. Let's close off the side of the head just up above the ear, come down to the bottom of the ear, curve around towards the neck, bend that out, and tuck that in towards the side. Let's add some more hair over on the left, curving this down and out, and then pulling that back in. Once we have a rough sketch in place, let's switch to a fine tip marker and start tracing out our contours and adding some detail. Let's start from the outside of the eye. Start with the eyelid. Just using these short lines coming in. And then we'll go back and add some thickness to the eyelid. Going up a little bit higher in the middle. And then bringing that down towards the point on the inside. And then we'll fill that in. Let's add a fold along the top, going across. And come down along the bottom of the eye. And we'll just thicken that up, coming in towards a point. Now I'm just going to tuck the eye in underneath. And we'll add a small diamond shape in the center of the eye. And just work my way across the top of the right eye, starting on the bottom edge, and we'll thicken that up. I'm just going to leave a gap across the center of the mouth. A little bit of thickness on the end. I'm going to switch to my Sharpie marker, just trace out the bottom edge of the hat, going across and working our way across the hair, just laying that on top of the head. Also refining the shape as we go. working our way around the outside of the hat. Now with our inking in place, we'll go back and erase our sketch lines. And just like a coloring book, we'll fill in the skin tones. I'm just working our way around the eyes. I'm going to use a darker skin tone to trace out the shadow going across the face from the bottom left and going up towards the right. And then we'll go in and blend in those shadows. I'm using my red marker to trace those diamonds along the center of each eye. And then we'll fill the eyes in with this orange. Now I'll go across the entire hat with this warm gray. Also filling the tie with that same color. And grab a darker green and add a shadow on the left side. Also adding the shadows along the hat on the bottom. And use the marker and add a simple pattern across the collar of the jacket. And we'll use our dark green to fill that area around that pattern. And to help speed up the coloring process, we'll use the side edge of our pencil. And we go back and darken up the top of the hair, coming down towards the bottom. And we use our dark gray to fill in the bottom.
And as we begin to wrap up our drawing, I'll touch on my blacks and add a little bit more shadow, and that's pretty much it. There's a drawing of Muzan from Demon Slayer. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson as much as I have, and if you did, you might want to check out this video over here, and don't forget to subscribe. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon.